Hey, hello, hi! Welcome everybody back to a new video. And today we're going to be taking a look at Nintendo 64 emulation. So this isn't the first or second time we showcased Nintendo 64 on this channel. And those two times were beta builds, so they're not even ready to go yet. And barely like 2 years later, after those videos, they had finally put out an official version of that emulator, which is really cool. I didn't really hear about it until recently, so I'm just going to go and, test it out with you guys on camera. Those videos were a long time ago, so if you remember watching those, then props to you. Go and turn this off, take our 3DS's SD card out, and then put your 3DS's SD card inside of your computer, and I'll be showing you guys what to do next. Okay, so here we are on our computer, and if you go to the first link in the description, it should take you to this GitHub page, which is pretty much the actual emulator. So we could go over here to releases and scroll down over to the CIA file right here. And take this 3DS zip file, put it in your downloads folder as well. And if you go to the second link in the description, it should take you to this GBA temp page. And pretty much what this is, it's the whole compatibility list for the Nintendo 64 games. As you can see, some of them are red, yellow, and green. Pretty much, of course, whatever is green will work. The games that I'm going to be trying out are Mario 64, Mario Kart 64, and Smash Bros 64. So if you have some games that you want to try out, make sure to double check with the compatibility list to see if they even work. Once you've done that, let's go to our downloads folder and let's extract this 3DS zip file right here. And now what we can do is go to our 3DS's SD card right here, and let's just go and take this CIA file and put it on our CIA's folder. So we've done that. Let's go to our 3DS's folder. Let's open this folder up. Let's open this 3DS folder up and take this Daedalus X64 and put it onto your 3DS's SD card. This one is actually from the old version that I had reviewed a couple years ago, so I'm just going to go and delete that and just put it onto there. Alrighty, so now that you've done that, let's just go over to the Daedalus folder that we just put on here, and let's go right click and make a new ROMs folder, just like so. Open that, and let's take our N64 ROMs and just drag and drop them onto the folder that we just made. And once you've done that, you could pretty much just put your 3DS's SD card back into your console, and I'll show you guys what to do from there. So here we are on our 3DS, so let's just go over to FBI and SD, CIAs, and let's go down to our Daedalus X64 port. So let's go and install a CIA, and that's pretty much it. So let's go back and go over to our home menu, and we should get this message right here. So let's go and press OK, and that's pretty much our app. So let's go and just launch it up. And now right off the bat, I can tell this UI is already much better than the UI that was used in the beta versions. And we can actually see that we have our games right here. We have Mario Kart 64, Super Mario 64, and Smash Bros. So I'm just gonna go and start off with Mario Kart 64, since I'm pretty sure this is the least intensive game out of all these. So let's go launch it. We have our FPS counter, we have some save states. All right, so it looks like there is some stuttering, but it's not that bad. Let's go and press A. Let's just go ahead and choose Donkey Kong. Yeah, there is a bit of audio bugs, but it's not that bad. Let's see. Yeah, okay, this actually isn't that bad. I've never actually played Mario Kart 64, so I am a bit bad at this, but from what I can tell so far, there really isn't that much stuttering and stuff. I am having to get used to these controls a bit. So the other extra shoulder buttons that are on the new 3DS, they are used on this, so pay attention for that. Doesn't even run that bad. There is a bit like of stuttering when it comes mostly for the audio, but this runs pretty well. Like, this is pretty playable. So I think that's pretty much it. You kind of got the gist of it. Let's go over to close ROM right here. Try out Super Mario 64. I think it's really cool how I didn't notice until now, all the games are in the 16:9 aspect ratio. So you're gonna be playing these in like using the full screen, and the graphics actually look really nice too. I've always loved the 3DS's screens just because how pixel perfect it is, and playing N64 games on this is just really nice. It does play at 30 frames, but it's not that bad. It's nothing that you notice too much. If you guys saw my DS games on the Wii video, you would know that story part of this was really hard to get through, but it's actually pretty playable. Now let's go and try out our first level. This is a lot better compared to the beta versions. I remember, I'm pretty sure I wasn't even able to play the game like at all. And I still had a new 3DS too. Oh no. Alright, I gotta go all the way back up now. Oh, again. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm just bad at this game. My goodness. Personally, I was never a big fan of Mario 64 because of the controls and how weird this guy moves, but yeah, I think you could tell how bad I am at this game too. I would actually rather play this version with the circle pad a lot more than the DS version. The circle pad on 3DS just does wonders. See, look it. The compatibility list does say that you can pretty much beat the whole game like this with collecting all 120 stars. So yeah, this game is actually the best running out of all these. So let's just go and close this up and let's try out Smash Bros. Let's see how well this one. Alright, this one is slowing down a bit, but hopefully it's not that bad. There's some graphical errors right there if you notice with Mario's hat. I don't think you should expect some pretty good gameplay from this, or fast paced at least, but it's playable. It's nothing impossible to play with. I don't think it's as preferred. If you want to play Smash Bros 64, I think it's best to do it on a different console only because of how stuttery it is. I don't know if you hear that, there's some audio errors, but it's nothing too bad. I think it does slow down a bit now that you start putting more CPUs into it, and there are some audio errors a lot. Pretty much everything is kind of just slowing down. Yeah, this isn't that bad. Like I said, I don't think I would play the whole game like this. It really is just something neat to see. If you guys do want to check out any of the other ROMs, let me know how they end up going. But that's pretty much it, you guys. If you guys liked what you saw, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, follow our new Instagram and TikTok, and I'll see you guys in the next video.